Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another week of Uefa Marquee matchups. We're going to have these 2 weeks in a row because, of course, there is 2 different sets of round 16 games, and then we're going to have the second legs as well coming up soon. We're going to have loads of Uefa Marquee matchups over the next few weeks, and we're starting off for this week with Mönchengladbach against City, and then we're going to be doing Lazio against Bayern slightly later. But this video is on Mönchengladbach against Manchester City, and it's not actually that hard. You just need one player who plays for one of the 2 clubs. Minimum of 6 leagues, actually, to be fair, is quite stupid. Players from one club, max 3 didn't really cause an issue. 2 UCL rare players, they're going for like 2.2k each unless you find a good bid, so that's a bit annoying. And then 85 Chem for a rare mixed players pack, but what does make this worth it is that overall you do get yourself a 45k pack, which you can probably save for the next promo. So we're going to get into it right now. My method is no loyalty. You will need 1 position change if you don't have any of the players in your club already. So just be aware of that. And yeah, apart from that, let's just get into it. Footbins one is about 14-15k, and that is like that's on like the lucky side because some of them players are they've underpriced them on Footbin. We'll get into it right now. I'm going to show you our UCL rare players first. We are going to be using Danilo Pereira and Halstenberg. Danilo Pereira, I got a little bit under his actual price. I got him for 1.3. If you bid, you've got a much better chance of getting them low. Halstenberg I've bought now for 2.3, but if you want to bid on them, you can get them a lot cheaper. I got Danilo, Luis, Helio Pereira here. He's just 1.3k. He's probably gone up to about 2 now, and then we have got, as I said, we have got ourselves Marcel Halstenberg for 2.3. And Halstenberg, you can see where this link is going to go. He's going to link to our Mönchengladbach player, if I can find him, who's going to be Neyhaus, whose future star I've actually got in my club, but I'm going to be using Neyhaus here, and that is Florian Neyhaus for 900 coins, and that was by now. If you want to wait until later in the week, you'll get all of these cheaper. If you want to bid, you can get some of them cheaper now, because these are mainly buy nows. I was lucky I actually had 2 players in my club for this one. I had Grifo. Already, you do need Grifo here, the other one's not high enough rated. He's going for about 700 right now, but I have in my club that's Vincenzo, no Grifo. Up front, we are going to have, is it Adrian? Andre Silva. Andre Miguel Valente de Silva. Adrian Silva's the midfielder, of course. Andre Silva there is another 350 player. We've got a lot of Portuguese here because you do need links, but you can't use the same league. We've got Trincao, who of course plays for Barca. He's just 350, that's Francesco Trincao. And then we've got another player I luckily had first owner, which is Andre Gomez. He's around 800. Again, if you want to bid, you can probably get him for like 400, 500. That's Andre Felipe Tavares Gomez there, but I'm lucky to have 2 of these players because I seem to never have any of them and have to buy them all. We've got 1 midfielder at the back, that's going to be William Carvalho, who we use every week. 400 coins for him. William Silva de Carvalho there, a lovely little cheap player. In goal, we've got Akinfeev, who's not actually going to link to anyone. You just need an 80 rated goalie from a league you haven't used, so Livakovic would work as well, but I'm going to go with Akinfeev. Igor Akinfeev, that is for 350. And then we are going to go with quite an expensive player at the moment, but I think he's going to fall. You can use either Jose Font or Domingos Duarte here. I've gone with Jose Font, but you don't need to use him. You can use yourself Domingos Duarte. So if I just find Jose Font very quickly, should be down here somewhere. And I'll explain how it works if you want to use the other player as well. Escagio is going to be going into the team. We'll get to him in a minute. I probably should have just searched Portuguese and he would have come up a lot quicker. Actually, I should have done that earlier. Portuguese, my bad. But yeah, I was just trying to explain it there. But you're going to be using Jose Font. Make sure he goes right centre back. If you're using the other guy, if you're going to be using Domingos Duarte, switch these round. Make sure that Carvalho is your midfielder, because this guy in the central centre mid is going to get full, well, they're going to get 8 chem. They can't get full really because they are a CDM. Now, our last player to finish off, don't worry, I will go over Font in a bit more detail. It's Ricardo Escagio. So I'm going to show you Font again quickly. That is Jose Miguel Dalrocha Font, 1k now, but if you want to bid on him, he's going to be like 500. And if you're willing to wait, he's definitely going to go down. He just had a random price spike tonight, but I don't expect that to last, which is why I've put him in, because I expect him to fall again. And then to finish off, we've got Ricardo Salza Escagio. And if you don't have any of the players here, you'll have 84 chemistry and not 86. So if you don't have enough chemistry, you should have 84. You need to do a position change. Your options are Danilo Pereira, Grifo, or Escagio. Escagio is probably the best to do. You see that I'm going to do right back. Right wing back to right back, so that is the cheapest, that's always 150. That gets me up to chem. So I've got 87, you'll have 85. I'm going to submit that now. So if you don't have chem, that's your issue. If you have any other issues with this SBC, make sure you let me know in the comments before accusing me of it not working, because I've had that a few times before where people haven't actually checked properly. If you need any further help, message me at itscable on Instagram and I'll try my best to help you out. But that's all from this one. I'll be back very soon with Lazio against Bayern. But until then, guys, I hope you get a good player in your pack, and goodbye.